Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Barley's Bookshop. I am Steven. Speaking of Stephen King fans, give me a minute, would you? Because look, but a little over a year and a half ago, less than 2 years ago, I had never read a Stephen King book. And now fast forward to now, April of 2026, I've now read 8 Stephen King books. Now, I know that's not a lot in comparison to how many books he's written, but I have now read 8. And I know that I'm about to start reading my 9th Stephen King book very, very soon. But I would love to know what you guys think I should pick up for my next book or 2 or 3, because what I'd love to do is after I read my 9th Stephen King book, I would love to read a 10th rather quickly, and maybe after that do a ranking video, or maybe read a few more Stephen King books and get up to 12 and then do like a Stephen King ranking video. Because why? Because those are fun. I love doing ranking videos, right? So let me show you the 8 I've read, and let me show you what my 9th book is. It's kind of a sneak peek into my May hopefuls, but that's where you come in, Stephen King fans, because I want you to jump in my comments and say, oh man, you should do this. You should read this. And outside, like one little caveat to that is, don't pick something out of the Dark Tower series, because obviously that's a huge 8-book series. I might try that one of these days, but whatever your recommendation is, try to not make it one of the Dark Tower series books. That would be great. But my first book, so let me show you the 8 I've read. First, I read 11/22/63. That was my first Stephen King book. I don't know if I'd recommend that to be your first Stephen King book, but I always do things the weird way, right? After 11/22/63, I read Fairy Tale. So I've read that one. Actually, my third Stephen King book is the only one that I don't have with me. I lent out my copy of It. I know It is a lot of Stephen King fans' favorite Stephen King book. I have read It. My fourth book that I read by Stephen King is The Long Walk. So I've done that one. And then my fifth book by Stephen King was Pet Sematary. And then after Pet Sematary, I took a trip to Salem's Lot. And after Salem's Lot, I read Misery. And then after Misery, my last Stephen King book that I have read, my 8th book, I've read The Shining. So what book am I about to read? Because this will be a little sneak peek into my May hopefuls. I know for sure in the month of May, I'm going to read Needful Things. Needful Things will be my 9th book. So I would love to get to 10. I'd love to get to 12. That's where you guys come in. Jump in my comments and let me know what book or few books or so of Stephen King that you love that I'm missing. Which ones should I pick up before I do my ranking video? Help me out. I hope you guys are having a good day.